intro. There's 3 levels. I'm not sure what to name them yet, or if I want other splits, but for sure. But now we're going to do that, because I also don't know what, like, optimal order might be. Okay. No, I hit continue. I didn't mean to hit continue. I was alt tabbing in. This game has weird alt tab shenanigans. Yeah, it just puts me right at the very end of the game. And we'll start a new game. I can't seem to skip the cutscene. This game might be a little loud. I'm going to turn the volume down a bit, I think. Okay, so options. Just install as a run. Yeah, we want that. I don't know if this is faster or not. Let's try it. Actually, let me check my other. I don't know if this will. Okay, so there's no volume control. Okay, fun. But I don't know if this is. Okay, but this is still English there. Okay. Right, so I have it set so you auto run, so I don't need to hold shift. Let's go. I don't know if language is actually going to matter. My splits aren't fully to the corner of the screen. Wait a second. What's up with that? Maybe I'll fix it later. Actually, I'll fix it now. There we go. That's fixed. Alright. This intro section, I think, is just running. Oh yeah, we go this way down. I'm pretty sure I can just run to the end of the intro. A short little jaunt. We will. No. Like notes to look at in there, but. Okay, we're gonna go to English for now, so I know what's being said in case if I need to, like, use it for notes. And then you can, like, if it's fast in Japanese, I can do some runs in English, pop test in Japanese. I think of the order to do the levels, because if I'm right, the black butterfly, you can just get yourself killed immediately and it should be okay for any ending. So I think I want to do it last, just because it's like going to be the same every time. So you want to get, like, actually be like, get to the point where you may have to reset first instead of having to go through it every time in every run, because if you do it first, it's like you have to do all this walking every run and then die and then see if it's fat, like, right? Potentially lose the run to some other point. Can't push. So I think it might actually, can I go? No, yeah, you can't. But yeah, so I think it's better to just run through it as fast as possible, like save it to the end. However, I think you would want to do it first if you're doing like the true ending, because it's also the hardest level, with the only chance of you failing and making the true ending impossible to get. The only one that, like, you can actually really fail. I guess you could fail the second one too if you just, like, didn't pick the thing up at the right timing. Let's look at something else. So you'd probably want to do it in, like, reverse order of the order I accidentally did it in casually, I guess. So, like, if you're doing training, you want to do like the manor, then the hospital, then the woods. But doing it this way, I don't think it super matters what order you do it in. Probably you just do manor last. It's probably just gonna be the woods and the hospital that we're gonna have to route for now. Not in the end part, but. Oh, that's an awkward camera. I realize I can control the camera. Wait a second. Doesn't have to be an awkward camera. And so the intro would be here. I need to make a save in the hub room. Where we're waking up here. That closes. Save game. Yeah. File 3. Oh shit. Even change that. So. Wait, that's like the. There's the 3 to do. So, I mean, it's on the butterfly. We do this one first. Just to see if, like, I think you can just die immediately for it to be done. So. I should name the splits after the girls' names, I guess. Because this is going to be like the shortest one for any ending. It's just going to be like, get up. Running the wrong way. Alright. Run this way.
嫌だわ。まだいたのかしら。もうすっかり綺麗になったと思っていたのに。いちいち数なんて数えてないから仕方ないわね。まあいいわ。
Yes, I'm pretty sure I can just die to her immediately and it ends it. For any ending.
私は許しはしないんだから。
Let's go!
許せない。
Oh, wait, can she not kill me the first time? Oh, no, she can, okay. You're right up close to her, freaks out and doesn't... Yeah, so that... The strat there is to just let her run up and kill me right away. Cool. Sure makes it the easiest level. And then, okay, so... We probably want to do the hospital first, because it's the one that... I don't know, do we... Does it matter? I'm gonna route the blue butterfly first, because it's gonna be easiest, I think. But when actually doing runs, I think it's probably do white butterfly. Check. So black butterfly, Ophelia. I'm literally routing them in reverse order. From what I think do them. I know Mary is blue. Charlotte. Charlotte. Oh no, yeah, because I wanted to do that. And also do like saved chapter stuff. Like, game freaks out when you all tab out, but we're doing it a lot. I mean, I did want a hug. She gave me a sword through the face instead. Ophelia's mean. Yeah, so here I go to the big tree first. I don't know if I actually need to look at these or not. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so I believe, if I remember right, the first place we go be useful if I had the map right now. First place we go is this way. Yeah, because we see the bluebird here. I've actually got a guide. Let's see. Yeah, so go to this fire field. I may have needed to pick up the duels in the map. We'll find out. I'm going to do my best to avoid picking them up and use this guide instead. We should meet Mary in the flower field here. Unless if I need to pick any of those up. Nope, yep, she's here. Okay, so we go here, she's here. Okay. Yeah, we don't actually need to talk to her. I think. Whoops, I did not. I shouldn't have talked to her then. We need to go this way though. There's a blue bird behind the arches. We're supposed to head to. There it is. We head this way. Blue bird. It flies away. Just read the book. I don't think I need to, but then trail back to previous crossroads. Okay. Big tree. Arches. We just need to trigger the bird to fly, I think. We backtrack. There's gonna be a lot of backtracking back and forth in this game. It's very much a walking sim, but the game is very cool. So I wanna play some more. Definitely a better casual game than is a speedrun. I can already tell you that. It'll be probably fairly long. And we'll see just how long we actually start during runs. But just because there's so much running and backtracking, and we've run fairly slowly. Okay, so we go back. The crossroads up here. Bird flies off again. We follow it. Yeah, we head to the pond now. Uh, I'm supposed to head to pond and then there's a trigger that makes her drop the cage. I don't know if I need to talk to her before that happens. So we'll mess around with that to find out. See her here. Okay, that's not gonna make it. I'm curious how close I have to get to her to make her drop the thing. I have to speak to her. Step on. Yeah, it seems like I've got to talk to her. I've also got to, every time I tab out, it freaks out until I, do that. The mouse, like, will come off the screen. And then when I click to talk or something, it'll, like, click on a different window and it'll tab me out, so I have to, like, do that. That's gonna be annoying for runs. Seems like I do have to talk to her. did pretty much nothing. I'll probably until she drops it. It's actually quite a ways a bit. I don't think I got this. Did I walk this far? I walked close to that far. That's farther away than I thought it was, so you have to go before she drops it. Oh, I have to talk to her before let me into the water. Okay. Things to know. I gotta go back talk to her. And then from the pond. So we go to the fallen tree trunk. From here we go to the tree trunk. And then to the arches. Get the axe. Okay. This took so long when I did it casually, but part of that was just like not knowing where to go and going to the wrong place over and over and checking and just being like, what am I interacting with, bro? I was very bad at following these instant puzzles. But because of that, I did find the ashes in this area, though. Guess it's like follow these. Log. Talk to Mary. Taking droppings down. So go to the arches. Yeah, can't sneak through. Alright. You really have to look at the angle. Okay, with the axe, I believe we go to the mines now. Yeah. Mines or caves, or whatever we want to call them. There's actually blue bird feathers. I don't know, following blue bird feathers to the girl is a bit odd. This game sure likes to make you think she's a little animal murderer and maybe child murderer. She is not, surprisingly, but it does like to make you think. Do, 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 do. It's okay though, she cleaned up after herself. She did clean up after herself. That's all though, it takes like a minute and a half to run all the way back over here. Oh, the run speed's so slow. This run is gonna be so long because the run speed is so slow. Okay, so we go through the mines. Go to the ruins. Okay, sure, let's call it that. Alright. Then we have to go to the ruins, and then we have to go to the workroom. You get to through the ruins. I probably have to talk to Mari first, but we'll find out. Mari. The Ophelia split's going to be so funny every time because it's gonna be like a minute long. So the creators of this game put out another game a few years ago. Like this game's from 2018, I want to say, and then they put out a game called Hollow Cocoon a couple years later in the 2020s. So I don't know if I need to talk to her actually. Let's try doing this without talking to her. Alright, my alt tab thing freaks out when I just try to go to the workroom. Yep. Because if I can just get the key without talking to her, that's great. Gotta get our key from the pile of dead birds. Yes, okay, so I can just skip talking to her. Alright, so after that, we got the Ophelia key. So now we have to go back to a cage because we can go into a cage with the key, right? So yeah, I'll go to big cage now. Alright. No, I don't want to examine it again. Artificially inflated speedruns are like people making a new category that's not any percent. Like, I'm saying that as a joke, but like kind of like where we're like, alright, we're gonna. Oh, I need to. I hate that I have to keep alt tabbing in and out to fix where my mouse position is. Because I'm alt tabbing out for notes and stuff. I'm doing actual runs once I open this game. I'm not alt tabbing out at all, so that will help avoid that being a problem in the future. I hate you. Now we get to run all the way back to the big cage. We're in it for the long trek. The most interesting run would be True Ending, where you actually have to do Ophelia stuff, or even just like Faded Ashes, IL, so you have to do everything to get the Faded Ashes. A Faded Ashes Ophelia run in itself could be an interesting run, probably more interesting than the full game run, and I do want to route that eventually. I want to route like True Ending because I think it's more interesting having to do Ophelia's run instead of just dying to her immediately. We'll see. I don't think anyone else is ever going to run this game or touch it, but my current speedrun project, now that I'm done with those who remain. We'll be doing this for at least like Christmas week, I guess. If I was smart, I'd choose a big popular game instead. Try to get popular off of. Instead, I'm like playing whatever the fuck this walking sim is. Oh no, it's fine. Real gamers know. This is a very pretty game. I really like the aesthetics of this game. This game charmed me a lot when I played it. My casual playthrough of this, I really ended up falling in love with the game, which is why I want to speedrun it, because I'm just like, yeah, let's just do some more. I want to play it more. Alright. Oh no, I've alt tabbed out because I was alt tabbed out. You go inside. So, what all do I have to look at here? I think pull back the quilt. Ugh. Stop alt tabbing out. Oh, do I even need to read the other, or do I just have to take the bird cage? I might just only need to take the bird cage. We'll find out. What should I do after the big cage? It's right. We have to go back to the full house that's beyond the arches. Yeah. Okay. The feathers are here leading the way, so I actually probably didn't even need to pull back the covers. I probably only needed to grab the bird cage. If I don't do the other stuff, I assume I can't get the ashes, maybe? I mean, we'll find out. I could peek that now, because I think this is, like, when you can get the ashes now, right? Okay, no, so I have to do this before I can get the... Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to check for the ash, even though it's not relevant for routing, but for future, I know if I need to pick up other stuff to get or not, or if, like, it's just the time I want to go there, so... I don't know if I can get the ash now, or if I have to see this other section first. The guide I'm seeing says to do this other section first, so just to make sure, we'll do it now, and then, like, I guess once we know in the future, I can always check on, like, a dead run or something. I can be like, alright, well, let's check to see if it's spawned early. Because if I can just go from the big cage to pick it up, because it's at the pond it spawns, and that's shorter than having to come all the way here and then backtrack all the way to the pond. I'm not really sure, so we'll find out. Drink from the teacup. I have to do this teacup sequence. Yeah, the problem is if your runs never die, you never get around to actually testing the thing. If they don't die enough where you can just, like, chalk the run off. Well, I could have made a save though. I forgot this game I can save anywhere. The last game I was running I couldn't. Do I have to go here, or can I just leave immediately? The trail's leaving immediately, so I think I can just leave immediately without examining it. Cool. Truly. Ooh. Get to walk super slowly. Alright, so from here, once we do that, we need to pick up the blue bottle, blue dye bottle and the flowers. Then from there, we go back to the ruin. Oh, there's a thing I missed. I'm doing casually. Might do that on the way just to notice it, but yeah, so then we go to the ruins. Yeah. My notes are so funny. For Mari, it's like big tree, arches, pond, tree trunk, arches slash axe, mines, ruins, workroom, big cage, dollhouse, flowers, ruins. My Ophelia notes are just die. So, oh wait, from here we turn. Okay, yeah, no, I was going the right way. Flowers are all blue and pretty now because they all were dyed by the blue dye, which is incredibly poisonous and might be the reason why the kid wasn't getting better was because he kept getting given birds dyed in blue poison paint that ended up killing all the birds. Maybe that's why he died too. I wonder. Okay, so I need to go back to the ruins here, but first we're gonna check the pond to see if the faded ash spawned. Because if it didn't, that means I've missed stuff that I need to do to make it spawn. If it has spawned, then that means whenever I route that in the future, or do in the future, there's like one blue feather to like hint that you should go this way. It made me go there in my casual. And then there's some here. Okay, so I think it is spawned if the blue feathers and everything are leading this way right now. I know these are the ones that I left behind when I went there, so maybe not, who knows? Let's see. If I need to do the fade ashes, I'll need to know exactly how to make it spawn. If it just spawns casually and it's just like I need to detour to pick it up, that's not going to be too bad. Because I think that's how it works um, in the Charlotte one. You just need to go at the right time. Okay, there's the boat. On the boat. Does look like it's there, so there's the blue butterfly. Make you notice it. Yeah, so you get the chunk of ash. Okay. Cool. So that means I don't have to do anything different except for go to the pond for the ashes for when we route true ending in the future. Very good to know. Very good to know. Now I'll run to the ruins. Knowledge acquired. Your brain gains a wrinkle. Your brain wrinkles further. That might sound better for horrifying sentence based off that. Here she is upset. It's all a lie. It's all fake. We got a cutscene on the way. So I'm gonna do a thing that's not necessary for the speedrun, but it's something I missed casually, so I want to see it. Um, I could never figure out what this was here for. I didn't interact with it at the right time. This is the time you interact with it. What's it doing? Supposedly, I'm supposed to be able to get this gram. Oh, it's because I need to interact with the gramophone first, which I didn't do. Okay, well maybe we'll detour back on our way back to do it then. So if now's the time, then no, I want to know what it does. I swear I interact with the gramophone my casual run though. I never figure out. This I couldn't figure out what to do. Okay. Question is, will it now let me get that record? And I've interacted with the gramophone a bunch. This isn't even speedrun. This is just the guide says this is a thing you can do, and I'm like, it's not working though. I want to know. I never figured this out casually. Show me. I'm gonna be so sad if it doesn't let me pick up because it's so slow. Taking so long to do this extra thing just for fun. It's not even routing. Nope, still didn't let me pick up. How am I supposed to get this to let me pick up? It never let me. Apparently this is the timing for it, but I need to do something. Guide lied to me. It it might be, but I don't think it's not relevant to speedrun, so it's fine. Games love to break on me though. You just have this little prank. I mean the alt tab thing. That's the real troll. I need a better pen for my notes. One is dying. Now we just go back to the big tree, I believe. Oh no, we go to the ruins. No? Or do I? I can. Okay, yeah. So I potentially need to do a thing, otherwise I might be able to skip a thing. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try to not read the mother's note, see if we can end it without reading. Oh, there's one of these notes. I missed this casually too. Strange text. Hey, it's me. You've been a bad boy. You've been a very bad boy. I worry whether or not you actually realize it yourself. What I'm talking about? The fact that you're a fool. There's one of those in every level too, and I missed that one. Neat. I'm gonna try to not get the key to open the downstairs door. You can just see if we can end the level. Just out of curiosity, now can I this up? Nope, still can't. I wonder if that's broken. Oh, I can just end. Okay. Oh yeah, so that's that one. So that did take a decent amount, but what I'm gonna do, gonna go. We're gonna do an IL run. Uh, all right. So let's try to actually see how long. I'm gonna do an IL. Made a save here back before I did any of them, so I can redo them for ILs. We're gonna select it and start time at the same time. And this will give me an idea of how long this segment actually is. Oh, I forgot to do the thing to fix the alt tab. So maybe loading a level does it. I'm not seeing my mouse coming out. Maybe we're good. If not, I'll have to fix it quickly, which will take a few seconds, but that's fine. I can't hold W and out of the cutscene. I have to actually mash and then just hit it at the start. Alright. Good to know for that. Loading might have fixed alt tab issue. Does seem somewhat fixed. That's good to know. Maybe I should have added a split for the pawn cage. Oh well. Okay. Someone was at my door. Luckily, it was a cutscene, so I could answer that, but... It always surprises me. I always feel like that load zone should be further back. And then you get the point where you start walking slow and you're like, wait a second, am I caught on something? No, it's just the load zone. We're fine. It's okay. It's good. So, I don't think I actually have to talk to her. Leave, I can just ignore it. Maybe I do have to talk to her because I don't see the bluebird here. No, maybe I do have to talk to her. Wait a second. Jesus Christ. A little salty. Just keeps coming back to talk about the exact same thing. That's like, this does not matter. It's irrelevant. Please. In the middle of something. It does look like... Okay, it looks like we do need to talk to her. Where's the path? I've lost the path. Second. Oh, it's over here. Oh, we're losing a bunch of time because of all that nonsense. So this isn't going to be a great test of, Not going to be a great test of how long this will take, but... Yeah, okay, so you do have to talk to her. For it to spawn. Good to know. Yeah, I should have had a split for the pawn stuff here. But like we go straight to the axe from here, so it's not really, it doesn't feel super relevant. Unless it's like first time you talk to her. Mm-hmm. And we had to talk to her before we could go in the water. It wouldn't let us go straight in. The fact that this is I mean like 10 minutes, although like a minute plus was interruptions. And oh my god, like not realizing I had to talk to her the first time. They're like, here could be a split. It makes me walk slow until she's like really far away, because it doesn't want you to catch her. It's a fun trick because she despawns when she's out of view, but if you can run, you run faster than her, so she won't get out of vision to despawn. Go to the tree trunk, and then get our axe. I guess the axe probably would be closer to 10 minutes if not for the interruption. I can already tell this is going to be a very long run for the full game. 2. But that's fine. And it's just gonna be for fun. I don't think it's something I want to like super grind for, but I want it to be a run that I can do and just have fun and do once in a while. Now, maybe if a bunch of people ran it, I'd be like, alright, grinding time, but I just think it's neat. The speedrun of it should probably exist. It's like Signalis. I haven't I really like Signalis the game, so I wanted to learn the run, but I haven't like grinded the run or anything. Tried to get good at it. I might do that in the future, because it is fun. A fun run, but yeah, I really enjoy that game. I do want to go back to like properly running it at some point. I need like I always want to have one game that I'm taking somewhat seriously and trying to like get a really good time in. We're done with those that remain. There was kind of that. Well, not really. Homecoming is that. Homecoming is very much that game. But once I get to take a break from it, then Tuesday night will be a different game that we'll set a goal for, and it'll be every Tuesday night we'll grind that game for that. It has to be shorter games because Tuesday night I don't have a ton of time, but that or I change what day it is, and it'll be like, oh, every Thursday we grind this longer game for that, and Tuesdays will be casual, whatever. Tuesday works great if it's a short run. A short run like Homecoming, because I can fit like 2.5 hours in. Maybe that becomes a casual game stream day. One of the Thursday or Friday days becomes grinding. The other day becomes like casual, their speedruns or routing or something. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I do want to stream a lot more in the new year though, and I'm kind of streaming more leading up to it. Like doing my best to keep up with the Thursday, Friday, Tuesday schedule right now that I've got. We're kind of there. We're kind of doing it. Get all 3 days today at least. It's awkward too though, because there's a Star Wars Unlimited like regional coming up that I want to practice for. That I'm gonna have to like find time to schedule someone to like do practice games and stuff and get practice in. So I'm like, oh, it's just walking from one to the other, so why would I make a split? This was literally walking from one to the other. I made a split, so like, I don't want to look at it again. And this next place, just walking from one spot to another, so. That's what this game is, except for the Ophelia run, where it's like RNG and hiding from her, and a lot more puzzles and keys to find. The levels like ramp up in difficulty. I happen to play them casually. I guess not in the fastest order, because I did do Ophelia second. And I almost completed it all without dying, and I died right at the end, because I thought this door you need to peek through, which means you need to despawn an enemy, but no, the enemy's always in front. Turns out, it's the same door as the ones that spawn around you peek through, but you don't have to peek through that particular ones. You just have to, like, dodge the enemy and run to the door, and you can go through it. But I didn't know that, and I was just like, I can't get this enemy away from this door no matter what I do, and I was trying to, like, hide and bait it out, and ended up dying because of that in the end. Almost missed my turn. Yeah, this I think is like one of the shorter stories with the less things to interact with. It just has a lot of walking back and forth. The others have walking back and forth and all the things you have to do. The fact that this one's already into the 20-minute mark is like, this might be a very long speed run. Especially the true ending. The true ending is going to be really long. Luckily, with any ending, you get to skip Ophelia. Probably still be close to 2 hours. Thing. I guess depends on exactly how long this goes. But 20 minutes in. Probably gonna be like 45 minutes at least. I feel like Charlotte is longer, but maybe Charlotte only seemed longer because I didn't know where to go, so I kept checking like a ton of rooms. If I know where to go, maybe Charlotte's shorter or the same length. Not sure. But then I have to do the intro and the ending, which also are like 15 minutes each, probably. Not sure. The fact that like I'd be halfway through a Those Who Remain speedrun right now is kind of funny. I'd be done a Homecoming speedrun by now. It's just so much more laid back and chill. Okay, we got the bird cage. I don't think, yeah, don't need to do anything else. The trail leads me off to the dollhouse. Yeah, it's a good, like, I feel like it'd be a good speedrun for, like, after a long day, like, long stressful day at work. Just like, oh, Tuesday I have, I don't know, like 2.5 hours to stream. If it's like a 2 hour speedrun, be like, yeah, I can do one no reset run. We're just gonna do one no reset run and hang out. Like, it'd be kind of good for that. Good for padding out time if I ever wanted to do like 24-hour stream for say 500 followers or something, which is not what I'm planning to do for 500 followers. I have plans for 500 followers, but I've stopped gaining followers since I made those plans and have started losing followers. So, I mean, we'll see whenever that happens. Yeah. because I've been streaming League of Legends. And I lose followers. I wonder if the gramophone's in this room and you need to like inspect in this room before it lets you use it. Maybe that's why. I don't see it in here though. Yeah. Yeah, I've just kind of played League off stream and not streamed it. Because it feels like at that point, why almost like why even bother streaming? I'd rather have followers who just put up with when I stream League on here, I guess. My thoughts about, you know, keeping League separate went out the window when I saw that person who's like, I'm not a QR fan anymore, she's tainted for playing League. League is a cancer. I'm like, you know what? Actually, if playing League on stream makes those types of people unfollow me, maybe that's for the better. I'd rather not have them around or see them. Like actually, kind of good riddance. So, I know most of the people are just people who followed like maybe a year or two ago when I was speedrunning a different game. Who are like, I don't remember following this person. They seem to be a League streamer. I'm not interested in League. I'm going to unfollow. And like, that's fair. That's valid. I don't mind that. But it is just funny. That's so consistent. I dropped back under 440 followers. That said, I think my last two followers leaving was when I was playing Those Who Remain or something. Or no, it was when I was doing season speedruns, right? It's fine. Followers don't really matter. I care less about my follower count and more that I just wish there's more people to chat. Because it's a lot easier to stream for a longer time and hang out and stuff when there's someone like yourself in here chatting. Like having 437 followers means nothing when it's like I have like 5 people who come in and chat. 5 to 10, maybe. But it's always only like 1, maybe 2 at a time. I'd like, if I can get to where there's like 4 or 5 people in just hanging out, that's chill. That's like, then streaming becomes just like a fun hangout social thing. Like it used to be. Way back when I had like 100 followers, but everyone was Silent Hill 3 fans or streamers, so we all just went to each other's chats all the time. Most of them don't stream anymore, though. There's a few who do who stop by, or I stop by in theirs when they stream, but there's also like scheduling things that make that hard and weird. Stuff. I don't remember seeing oh, there's a doodle I just saw. There was a doodle on the arches back there that showed the fireplace and the disc. I have to pick that up to pick up. Too bad that would take time, and I want to properly test this time, minus the like minute or so I lost. Other stuff going on, but yeah, maybe this is closer to just over half an hour. just closer to 40 because I have this cutscene. I have the other cutscene in the other workshop that I have to still run to, and then I have to run back. I thought about putting a split here for the bluebird, but I think just having one for the end is better. Mm-hmm. Every time I come to one of these, I have to repress the move button. I gotta remember that. Okay, I mean, it should be sub 35 minutes because of the timing stuff. But... Okay, so that's a bit shorter than I thought. It's still fairly long. Say about half an hour for the Mary story. I mean, you have to then take this cutscene into account for the full one too, unlike a single run. But... Alright, well. Thump. I think I need to go get dinner and everything. But that's probably going to be it for me for today. End our stream here. We grinded out those who remain, and could have used this last time to grind it more, but I was really annoyed by how glitchy it was. So, we've started our next speedrun project. If I got halfway routed, we got Mary routed, and we got Ophelia routed. Ophelia, you just die, nice and easy. We just have to route Charlotte's route, and then I can then I have to route the ending tutorial route. Or not tutorial, but like the ending, because you redo the intro, but there's a few puzzles there, so we'll have to route that. But yeah, not bad progress in getting things done, getting some speedrun stuff accomplished for a 5.5 hour-ish stream, so I'm all good with that. I might stream Sunday evening. We might continue this or start a casual game. I'm not sure. Or even tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna stay for standard tomorrow for Magic. It's just too close to holidays and everything else going on. And I'm going to be at. I probably won't do speedrun stuff. I mean, routing Charlotte. I don't want to do something stressful if I do stream tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be like, it's the last Saturday before Christmas, and I work retail. It's gonna be a lot. Same with Sunday. So I might stream those days. I might not, just because I might be really exhausted. Monday I have Stars Unlimited locals I need to make sure I'm making out to. If I want to go to the regional, I need to actually, prep decks and test those. So I won't be here then. Tuesday, Christmas Eve. Expect some Christmas Eve homecoming stream. We'll fit it in there somewhere at some point. And then I don't know what my schedule's like going to be past that, because I'm not going to have a regular schedule. It's off a bit because Christmas is Wednesday and New Year's is Wednesday. The days I work are going to be weird for the next 2 weeks, so I'll try to sneak streams in, but I'm not going to have like the same outside of Tuesday homecoming. my Thursday, Fridays are gonna be messed up, and I'm gonna be working some of them, so I might not be getting in the daily streams on those. But we'll see. I might sneak some in after work as long as I don't work night. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. I'll hopefully catch you all later. Hopefully, maybe before Tuesday. Who knows?